You're tuning in to sjspr.radio. This is Senior Talk, the show where we pick seniors' brains about school life and real life. I'm your host, Verónica Acosta, and joining me for this episode are Paul Brennan.
Hello.
Valentina Flores.
Hi.
And Alexandra Sosa.
Hi. Very happy to be here.
And today we're going to be talking about how we met and just the college process in general. So, I don't know, Alexandra, would you like to just talk about how you met each and every one of us and kind of like how we all became friends?
So I got to St. John's in the middle of the pandemic of 11th grade. So I started online, which was an experience. So I kind of already knew Paul because like we had similar friends, but we were never like really friends. We just kind of knew each other. And we became pretty close senior year because we had a couple classes together. We were in free block together. So, yeah, we just kind of connected. And now we, like, go out to lunch almost every day, eat pico rico a lot. So, yeah, that's pretty much how I met Paul. Vale, we had a couple of classes last year. So, like, when I saw you at the camera, I was like, oh, she seems pretty nice. I thought you were like super smart. I mean, you are, but like that was one of my first impressions. Like, you're super smart because we were in calc together and I was really lost. So yeah, and then like when we were in those horrible breakout rooms in Italian specifically, we would just be like, hi, I'm Alexandra, and you're like, hi, I'm Valentina. And I remember asking you like, oh, you have an accent, where are you from? And you're like, oh, I'm from Mexico. And I'm like, oh, lovely. So that's pretty much how we met. And then when we came in person, we found out we we have a lot of books in common. We love to read and all of that. So that's pretty much what kind of united us. And yeah, we've been friends. And then Vero, I met her via Valentina. I thought you were very intimidating.
So many people say that.
I thought you were very intimidating. I was like, oh, she probably doesn't like me. Like, I don't know. I was really scared because I was really good friends with Vale, and I was like, oh, like maybe she doesn't like me. Like, this is awkward. But then, like, when we got back to senior year, I was like, oh, she's cool. She likes me, and now we're doing this. So yeah, but I thought you were very intimidating. And Paul, what was like your upbringing to St. John's and like?
Well, I came here in the 10th grade, and I already knew you. And Vale, well, I knew her. We shared like friends, but we weren't really.
We weren't friends. We had friends in common.
We were like friends, school friends, but like not like close. And Vero, well, we were at the Friends, and we had a lot of classes together, and yeah, we were in the same
Sophomore
friend group.
year.
Yeah. And the study halls here in the library.
Sophomore study hall.
Yeah. What about you, Vale?
Me? Okay, so I met Alexandra in Italian. And my Italian class has been the same forever. So when I saw like this new girl, I was like, who is she? Why is she here?
Oh my god.
But not in about, I was like, hi, who are you? And then she told me,
breakout rooms?
In the breakout rooms, I was like, this is my chance, because I didn't know when I was going to have a chance to talk to her in person. So, like, it's now or never. And then, Paul, I remember that I met you in the library, because we had friends in common. But we weren't friends.
The mornings.
The mornings.
At the library.
Yeah, and you started talking to me about La Rosa de Guadalupe for some reason.
Oh.
And then that just did it.
Because you're Mexican, so
Thank you. Thank you.
I just wanted to
Of course. And then Vero, that one's funny. In 9th grade, I used to have physics with her, and there was this one time Mr. Henner made me cry. So I just left the classroom crying, and I went to my locker, and then Vero started like petting my head in the locker. And that was it. Then that was her friendship.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It started
I feel like
petting her hair in the library.
And she was like comforting. No, we were in the hallway. I was like sobbing.
I kind of have a different story of how I met Paul. Like, okay, so I always thought it was senior year too, and then he was like, oh no, I came and visited St. John's one time, and I was like, what? No, I never saw you. And then I realized that when he was visiting, he was shadowing Amanda, and she was in one of my classes, and he was there. And it's kind of a funny story because she, left to go to the bathroom, and she just kind of left him alone in that class as a visiting student for a really long time. Yeah. So I always thought it was sophomore year, but technically we did meet during our freshman year before he was a student.
I literally see her every time I go to the airport. She was there.
Those
Every time.
Paul, where did you go before you came to St. John's?
Well, I studied from pre-K to 6th grade in Baldwin and then 7th through 9th in San Ignacio. What about you?
I was in Academia San Ignacio, like elementary, and then I moved to Maria Reina, but then I came here. And Vale, you said you came in 9th grade. Like, where were you?
I came in 9th grade. I was in La American Military
Go Bisons.
Academy.
And then Vero is the
I'm a
only
lifer.
survivor.
The survivor.
Yes. Love St. John's.
How has that been for you? Like, you've literally seen, like, these people in the school as a whole, like, change throughout, like, your entire life. Like, this is the only thing you've known.
Yeah.
Like, how, I don't know, like, how
So,
is that?
yeah.
How does it feel
How does
to be in
that
the
feel?
same, how does it feel to be in the same school for, like, 13
Your
years?
entire
Yeah.
life.
So for the longest time, I thought it was like the most normal thing. I was like, no, why would anyone think it's weird to go to school with the same people? It was very just, that's what my life was. Also, our grade was super small until like secondary, high school. We really stayed at like around 40 kids. So you like truly knew everybody, and we really did grow up together. But senior year has kind of like brought this whole different perspective, like seeing people I went to pre-K with, or like summer camp even before pre-K, even before St. John's, get into college, and kind of that like whole entire life just like kind of wrapping up in these final moments has been really strange, but it's also really special because you really have grown up with these people, and it's amazing to see, you know, your best friend from pre-K get into their dream school. So it's just like a really cool thing.
Yeah,
to
that's
experience.
that's something I feel like it's very rewarding, like listening to people talk about their dream schools and then getting in.
Yeah.
It's like really, you know, it warms my heart because, you know, most of these kids like have worked really hard throughout high school, so yeah, just like seeing us getting into,
especially like the people I've been
Yeah.
in school with, even if it's not the full 14 years, it's still been a lot of years.
Mhm.
And you've seen them completely develop their interests, work really hard to reach this goal, which is to get into college. And to see them finally accomplish that and be so happy about it, it's just like, it's incredible to experience.
Yeah, the college application process was really difficult. Like, it was so
No, honestly, I feel like more excited for other people than I was for myself.
Oh, yeah. I was so excited to see, like, you know, when they posted on their Insta stories, like, oh my god, she got in. It's like, oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's very rewarding. But we
The
have
process.
we have like 20 days left of school, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's the
God.
other
That's
thing.
exciting.
Today's a very special day.
Why?
It is.
We have a complete month, 30 days, until our last day of senior year. And there's also 22 school days left, and we're the class of 2022, which is
So it's
really
like-
cool.
Oh
Lucky
my
number.
God.
Yeah, 222.
It's like a really cute coin. Can you say it? Coincidence.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah.
I'm very excited to leave. No, I'm excited to like start a new chapter in my life.
Mhm.
Exactly. Me too.
Like that's something that I've been looking forward to this entire year. I was like, oh, okay, I'm starting senior year, but like I also.
I want to leave.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Paul? How do you feel?
Well, honestly, I say like I want to leave, but I know what, like the last day it's gonna be like
Emotional.
weird. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly, emotional. But like I think obviously it's for the best. Like people need a change already. Like high school is like, you know, we need something new.
High school is outdated.
High school.
Why do you sigh about it?
I'm tired.
Did
You're
you
tired.
leave?
What? No,
I was just
like,
dying.
I'm not dying, but I am excited to start something new because so I'm not from Puerto Rico, so I feel like I've been here for way too long. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited to start a new chapter, and wherever I'm going, probably Chicago, most likely Chicago.
Probably.
Ooh, you're already committed.
Question
Yeah,
mark?
so yes, Chicago.
Yeah.
actually.
I was gonna
And
say.
you guys, where are you going?
I'm going to NYU to study film. I'm very excited. And Beto, where are you going?
I'm going to WashU. In St. Louis. I have not declared a major. I have no idea what my future might be like. If anyone has any ideas of what I should do, what I should work in, major in, I'm open.
You should be a teacher.
Oh, I don't think so.
A kindergarten teacher.
I don't like teaching.
She doesn't like kids.
I've had the experience of like teaching in other classes. Like some of my class projects have been like, "Hey, teach this lesson," and it's just not for me.
I have taught classes this year.
Okay, wait, but Alexandra, this is actually something I've like wanted to know. So why did you pick film? Like, why are you interested in film? And also, what do you want to do with it? Like, what kind of field?
That's a good question.
That's a really good question, Vero. That's a really good question, Vero. So I mean, I've always like been very artistic. I was never a STEM person on like ballet.
STEM queen.
I pretty much liked humanities, English, Spanish, history, and I really liked storytelling. I've been in theater for like since I was in 7th grade. I was in the conservatory here in Miramar, so like, I've always been like very artistic, and I don't know, just kind of a very nice opportunity came by to intern in a movie set about 2 summers ago, and that's where I kind of realized that it is something that I really want to do with my life, especially like storytelling and like but like visual storytelling and like just the entire process of like filming and creating that perfect shot. It's, I don't know, it's something like really different, and studying film is like, if you're lucky, you'll be successful, but like that's a risk that I kind of want to take, and I know that like if it doesn't work out, like I'll probably go to law school or something, but but I don't know, film has been like a really big part of my life, and a lot of my family members are like, oh, like, why that? And I'm like, it's something different, because like my entire family are like scientists or medicine
Doctors.
people. So honestly, I really don't have like a black and white answer on why I want to do it. It's just something that has been really been like a really big interest since I was like really, really young. And just hopefully like, I applied to a couple film schools, made a movie, sent it, hope for the best, and I got this opportunity, and I'm not gonna like waste it. Like I'm gonna go to NYU, and I'm gonna just like focus on trying to be like a great filmmaker. And with the question like what do I want to do with it, I just like I really want to tell stories, but also I want to put like Puerto Rico in the cinema like world. Like I don't want like West Side Story to be the only representation that we have. Like I don't know, I want to tell like history stuff, and so I just like I really want to use the platform to like also storytell and educate others in a way. So yesterday was the Oscars, which was like I was doing AP Gov annotations while I was watching the Oscars, which were crazy. But it's just something that I really wanted to do with my life, and I'm very, very excited.
Yeah. No, I'm super excited for you, because like, well, so people probably don't know, but I know that you ED'd to NYU, so it was your first choice.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it was
actually
just, like,
still
really awesome.
I'm still mad about that.
Yeah, me too. She never told anyone.
She
so
kept
I
it a
never told
secret.
anyone.
I did not.
She would
need
ask everyone, like, where are you going? Where are you committing? She was so nosy, and then when you would ask her, she'd be like, no, I can't say.
She's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I would be like, oh, I didn't ED anywhere, and because I was scared. I was like, I don't want to like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to not
Like,
get
tell
it, and
people
then
and then
everyone
not, yeah.
You
knows.
shouldn't care what other people think about.
Right?
Well,
That's
We're
good
still
advice.
disappointed. We're still very
Freedom.
disappointed. Yeah.
I was disappointed when you didn't tell me you were going to Chicago. I didn't know
I
you
didn't
were...
tell anyone. I told 2 people on the
Exactly.
Well, I'm not about that too.
Okay, wait, but Paul, so you're also done. Like, you've heard back from every
Yeah.
college you apply to. What's
I've-
your
Well, almost every
plan?
college.
What are you
Yeah.
feeling?
Well, I've been accepted to Bentley, American, Fordham, St. Joe's, and El Colegio, Mayagüez. And I'm not really sure yet where I want to go, but if I leave, I want to go to American, because I say I want to study business, and I've always said like, oh, finance. My parents do that, but it's not because they do that. It's because like I think I see myself in that, but I don't know if I really want to do that. And Bentley is a business school, so I think I'm gonna go to American, because I can like see before like choosing a major what I like and want to do.
It's like more open.
Yeah, it's like
to
more not. It's like it has many colleges, like a business.
Yeah.
law.
No, and also I feel like this is something like St. John's has instilled in us, or at least in me, whatever. I've been here my whole life, so I can fully attribute it to St. John's, but just that idea of learning, our love for learning, just wanting to know different things, and you're also like we don't have one interest solely. Like, we want to keep learning, we're interested in different things, and maybe you don't want to major in it or go into that career field, but it's still really awesome to learn. So like,
Yeah, maybe
that's
it's
what you're
useful
feeling.
for something else.
Yeah.
Something I learned.
or like not even just like taking up different majors, minors, just testing the waters. Like, that's something that I really wanted, and kind of why I stayed away towards smaller schools, is that I knew I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to major in. So I just really wanted a school that was going to have a wide range of options, and if I did want to change my major at any point, or, you know, double major and like triple minor or something like that, that I could be at a
Okay.
school
It's
that
a
would
little
allow
too
for
much.
that. No, not that I would like do that much, but just have somewhere that allows me to just even take like one class in something that I'm interested in, and is really going to like continue to foster that. Like, that's one of the main reasons for which I chose my university.
Oh yeah, something that St. John's that I really really like about this school is that it doesn't limit you to like what you want to do. There's so many clubs and there's so many like opportunities, not just like STEM or like you know, the teachers, they don't tell you like, oh, you have to be a doctor or a lawyer. Like, you know, we have the musical, we have like theater stuff.
Mhm.
People are very artistic, so it doesn't like limit you to something specific. Like in our
Yeah.
grade, there's people who are going to go to school for film, acting, obviously bio majors,
Mhm.
people who want to do bioengineering. Like, it's a lot of diversity.
But also that have other interests. Like, they're not only engineers,
Yeah.
they do so much more, and they have so much more going on in their lives.
Like, right now we're like working on the musical. When I first when like the first couple of like practices, there were some people where like I see you in the hallways and I would never think you would like willingly do a musical, but they're just there and they have so much fun, which is something that I really like. You know, again, students, they have different likes, and even though it's like not something they're gonna do for the rest of their life, they still do it. And I don't know, it's very nice that St. John's doesn't limit you to like specific areas of study, and they give you a lot of opportunities for anything. It's, you know, at least I come from a school that was very like, oh, it's either science or like law. Like, I would say I wanted to do something artistic, and they'd be like, that's not gonna like get you any money, you're like gonna be poor or whatever. And I'm like, that's something I want to do. So when I came to St. John's, I had, you know, all of these clubs that kind of influenced my like to, you know, be an artist and all of that. So yeah, something, it really doesn't limit you to one specific thing, and people like so many things here. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Vale. What are you gonna study?
I don't know, actually.
But like, what are your interests? Oh my god.
Okay, no, yeah.
STEM
What are you
girl.
leaning towards?
Okay, I'm not a STEM person. I don't
Vale,
know why
you're
you
in
keep...
chem.
No, I don't know.
AP Chem.
But I don't know why you keep... I'm not a really STEM person. Like,
But you're good at it.
not even. Like, it takes... I feel like STEM people are, like, naturally talented at it, and I'm really not.
Vale.
Like, I put effort into it. I don't know how to explain it. I
but
don't
if it's
consider
something you
myself a
like
STEM
the
person.
effort's worth it.
Okay.
But it's
And here's the thing. So I think I'm gonna start with which is literally what the Instagram says, and I'm doing I don't know what engineering, but I don't think I'm gonna stick to that. I think because I want to do a lot of things. Like, I don't want to stay the same, because I'm not a STEM person.
Yeah.
Like, I love writing, I love reading, I love like English. I don't
that's
know.
something that's good about
STEM and
Chicago.
the
It's very-
humanities.
Exactly.
It's
That's
very
why.
broad.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I ended up choosing U Chicago, because I knew that I was not gonna be happy sticking to a single major. So 100%, I can't tell you what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna be lying. Like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
No.
Wow. And what do you guys think are like some of like kind of the main challenges of like leaving St. John's, or not just St. John's, but like finishing high school and like moving to a completely different well, at least us, like state, like just leaving our parents and stuff. Like, but I don't know. How does that like kind of make you feel? Because I feel like weird about it. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Living alone and like in a big city, I'm really scared, but I'm also very excited.
No, it's a really exciting thing. And so I had an interview for one of my schools, and I was asked, how do you feel about going to college and whatnot? And I was like, actually, like, I'm really excited. I hadn't been nervous during that process at all. But then I feel as though as our year has gone by, senior year, and also, like, my sister, who's currently in college, when she came home in December, all of those kind of moments, there's little bits in time, like going out to eat and whatever, and I'm like, oh, this atmosphere, this feeling doesn't exist anywhere else. Like, nowhere else, even though I'm going to live there my whole entire life, and yes, at some point in time, I am going to call St. Louis my home, and I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going home. That's where I'm going back to. But nothing can ever replace Puerto Rico. Nothing can replace St. John's, even though I know, like, I'm going to find my community. I'm going to find my people wherever I go. However, nothing will kind of like replace that extreme level of comfort that exists here. So like as the year has gone by, I'm more and more like, oh wait, I really love it here and this is a very special place. But I am, excited. I'm ready for that change and just like ready for high school to be over, not in a bad way, not like, oh my God, get me out of here, but I am aware and accepting and excited for the fact that life, like, I'm ready for a change. Life is gonna change.
Yeah, Vale, you come from Mexico, so like you know change a little too well. Like, how does that change all too well?
All too well.
So like, how does moving to the U.S. kind of makes you feel? Like, you already did a very extent move from Mexico to Puerto Rico, but like now that you're leaving,
you also lived in other countries before.
Okay.
You
Let me
lived
tell
in
the
Honduras
story.
and like everything.
Okay, yeah, so this actually, Vero, you say that one day you're gonna call St. Louis your home. Like, you may consider it your house, but like, I can tell you from experience that you're always gonna go back home to your parents. So that's what happens to me. Like, I've been in several countries and whatever, but my home's still back in Mexico, Like, it doesn't matter how much time I spend, like, here in Puerto Rico, or, like, how much time I'll be in the U.S., like, my house, like, my home, like, my childhood home is back in Mexico, my grandparents, my family, like, everything, my culture. So, like, my home is back in Mexico, So, like, moving one more time doesn't scare me because I've done it before, and I know that, like, as many challenges as you might face, like, you literally, like, just get over them. Like, it's a little scary, yeah, but
power
like,
through.
Exactly, like, it's scary. It's not scary to me. I'm just like, I'm prepared. So like, I'm nervous, but I can't tell you what's gonna happen. But I know that I just know what I'm gonna do. Like, I know that I can do it. So like, the only thing I'm a little nervous about is leaving my family because I've moved a lot. But
You've moved with your family.
I've moved with my family, so this is like my first step of like me moving alone.
But you're not going to be that alone because Valia and I are going to be very close to each other, and I will be visiting.
Yeah.
She can come visit. I get St. Louis isn't as exciting as Chicago, but you're more than welcome. I mean, all of you are. She's just, like, very, very close.
We're so close.
No,
But
I don't know where you're going to live.
He's going to be in Washington. Isn't that
Well,
where
for
American?
like,
Well,
he's leaning towards.
Yeah.
But like, Paul, how are you feeling about college? And, like, leaving?
I've always lived here in Puerto Rico, obviously. But it's very, like, many people are like, oh, I'm super excited. They're not really that scared because, like, they just want to leave. It's like, I don't know. Many people in St. John's look forward to that. Especially, like, the people that have been here for, like, a long time. Yeah, forever. It's, like, something they really look forward to, but it's really scary for me. Ask Vero. I don't want to leave.
Paul is really
not
scared.
Not because I'm scared. It's just that, like, I don't imagine myself living outside of Puerto Rico, but also I want to stay, but what I want to study, what I'm leaning towards to, because I'm not going to study engineering, so that's like the best thing they offer, one of the best things they offer in Mayagüe, and biology, maybe if I want to study law. But what I want to study is a little bit like it's not like their strength, and I know it's better, like, if I want like to get a job, they're gonna maybe prefer somebody who studied in the States. So that's like, you know. But I know what I'm gonna get used to it.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
do,
Yeah.
just like I
you'll
got
get
used
used
to
to it.
studying here.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We've been surrounded by constant newness, so we're very.
Yeah, you guys have had a lot of change more
Yeah,
in your, not so much like
Vero has
adult life,
stayed in the
but yeah.
same condado bubble for like 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say I'm exiting into like
A new bubble.
more like different
A new
worlds, but
bubble.
I know it's just a new bubble, but I don't know.
But it's good.
No, I'm so excited
Exactly.
for you. Like, I'm so excited
I'm
for
really
you.
excited for all of us.
No,
Like,
same.
I don't know. I'll miss. Do I? Okay. I will miss St. John's and like some of the experiences I've had
Yeah.
here. Like I'll miss.
Me.
I'll miss you. No, but I'll miss like going out for lunch. I'll miss
Yeah.
Valentina almost getting run over like
Pico
every
Rico.
day.
Yeah.
I'll miss Pico Rico Mondays with Paul. I'll miss the lounge. I'll miss like just the people yelling. Like I don't know. I think I'll miss it, but I'm
Yeah.
also like very.
You're ready
excited.
for change.
I am.
feel that.
Yeah.
But like I don't know.
No, I was gonna ask, what have been your favorite moments from senior year so far? Or like, are you gonna miss any teachers? Are you gonna miss any kind of experiences, classes? I know we all want to leave, but at the same time, it's like, oh, but this was really fun. This was really special. Like anything you're gonna take with you for the rest of your life. What are you gonna tell your kids about your high school experience?
Italian class.
We love biondo.
Wow.
For me, it's gonna be
Italian class.
Italian. I love biondo.
I would
Biondo, we
tell
love you.
them- Should I speak?
Yes, you can.
I would definitely tell them it's like a change because I don't know, when I got to high school, like it felt like everything changed because you like have to start actually, doing
Caring.
work. Exacto. It's like middle school, but
I feel like you should care
work.
before.
Yeah.
But,
no,
like,
I
for-
did, but like it's like officially you have to because
Yeah, like
you
every
have
teacher's
Mhm.
like, oh, these grades count,
Yeah.
and like.
and it's
Yeah.
true. Like
It is.
It's not a lie. So yeah, I would say that. And like, what would you have to say to other like seniors that like?
Oh yeah,
the
I was gonna
juniors
say
that
like
are coming?
advice to your
Yeah.
younger self also.
Ooh.
Relax.
Same.
I was so stressed. Like, I almost induced myself into a stroke or something.
No, literally.
I almost did. I think I lost like years of my life out of stress.
Let's regain those years back.
I
A
need to
nice
regain those
relaxing
years
summer.
back.
No, I feel like I would tell como que, like the hard work will pay off. Like
To trust.
yeah,
Mhm.
como que trust your
Yeah.
gut. Like if you feel like you're doing enough, like that's fine. Like don't overwork yourself. Don't like over stress about it. But also like pay attention to your surroundings because like the little things can also affect you. Like grades and like extracurriculars and stuff that can like affect like your college whatever, but like as a whole it would just be like just take it easy. Like I say
Mhm.
take it easy, but then I'm gonna go home and stress about schoolwork. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that's something I
No,
say
no,
that
no.
advice that I'm not gonna take it myself.
Yeah, like I wrote in all of my whatever, like those applications you could call
Coming up
them.
essay.
No. Like for teacher recommendations, what I wrote to my teachers, and it's like, what's one thing you would have changed or whatever. And I was like, I would have relaxed more. I was super stressed out my whole entire life. I have been super like, okay, get home, need to do my homework straight away. I
Me in
will
10th grade.
work. I do not rest until the work is done, or at least like a good amount of my work is done. And so just something like if I could go back in time and tell my younger self something, I would just like shake her and be like, dude, just calm down. It is not that serious. Everything's gonna get done. Like,
And also
there's
you're gonna get
time.
into
It's okay.
you're gonna get into the school like
Yeah.
you're destined
No,
to
like
go
for
to.
me, it wasn't even so much like a school thing, but it was just like, I can't get behind. I need to do this. I need to do this super well. I feel like other people are doing it better than I am. Is this good enough? And we've been like, everything's fine. It's going to be good enough. Just relax. Like, take care of yourself. It's really just chill out. Like, there's times and there's certain works that you need to put a lot of effort into, and there's other things that just really are not that serious.
Yeah, but I would like tell other like the juniors regarding the college application process. I was really scared, but it's not that bad. Like if you do your essays on time and like you
Do
actually
your essays on time.
put the
That's-
like you give your 100%, it'll be fine. Like it's not that bad. And also like advice to like regarding high school. Well, like everyone has setbacks. You know that I had setbacks in high school, but like
He's here, guys. Doing well, finishing the year off strong.
yeah, but like
If Paul can do it, you can do it too.
Exactly.
but like it's like you can do it. Like you can like just if you need help, just get help.
Yeah,
But-
ask for help. Like,
and also
don't-
try
for
your
sure.
best. Like
Don't
be
slack.
mediocre.
Mhm.
Don't slack. Like it happened to me, and I try not.
But it's not that
to,
so much you
but-
were like actively slacking. It's
No.
just other things.
Yeah, that makes
Pound
me,
up,
yeah. It's not that I
like,
want
get
to.
on top of
I'm
each
the
other.
opposite of lazy, but like some things, you know, happen.
Yeah, sometimes people will just like get tired, and it's don't overwork yourself because you will get
Mhm.
tired and then you will slack off, and
You'll
that will
burn
just be
out.
like a domino effect. Like just take it easy, but also like do the best that you can do, and if you need to ask for help, ask for help. Like if you have the right guidance and if you have the right people, kind of backing you up, then it can be your parents, it can be your teachers, it can be your friends, it can even be your dog. Like
Yeah.
I know Valentina's dog backs her up in like every situation.
time.
I know Paul's million dogs, your million
His
pets,
little zoo.
his little farm backs him up like in every situation. Like just but also be mindful of like what you're
No,
doing.
but also problems can't be solved if people aren't aware that it's a problem. So
Yeah.
speak your mind,
Ooh.
reach out for help, do all that.
Oh, that's good.
Shout out social
You're the
activism.
best.
Social
Oh my
activism.
God, no. Ouch.
No, but it's really true, and it goes beyond, like, it falls into absolutely everything. If you're struggling with something, if you're, like, anything, like, if you have a problem, until you vocalize it and until you tell other people about it, no one's gonna know that it's a problem, and you shouldn't have to go through anything alone. That's another thing about St. John's, I feel like, that everyone's very helpful, and if you reach out to anybody, you're gonna get help.
Yeah, and
So,
if
yeah.
they know, like, the teachers know you're a good student, like, normally, and then you're having a setback, like, they're gonna give you, like, that, you know,
They're
like,
gonna
I
come
know
up to
how
you.
you are, so, like, it's not your fault, like, so, yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna help you.
I'll give
Yeah.
a piece of, like, more ease of mind advice and not so much do what I did. I did write all my college essays in a span of 3 weeks. Not a good idea. I was very stressed. But it can be done. So if you're not feeling it, if you're like a last minute, oh, you need the pressure to get motivated, it can be done. But also, like, just an in general piece of advice. If you're feeling motivated to do something, do it in that moment. If it's 2 in the morning in the middle of your summer and you're like, oh, I'm really inspired to write this, write it.
Yeah.
But also
Even if you don't use it, because I feel like sometimes you just need to write things for yourself.
Yeah, but also like at least I received a lot of help from the English teachers here. Like when it came to my essays,
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
like
Yeah.
especially with like the limit amount of words. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I want to
How
say
to get
this,
into
but
word
like
count.
Editing.
it's like 10 words and like I need to shorten it up. But
Oh, so-
yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited for a new chapter. I'm excited for graduation, for prom. Ooh, prom. I'm very excited.
Any-
Vale, you don't seem very excited.
I'm not really excited for prom.
Why not?
I just don't find like it's a big deal. To
Okay.
me, like personally, it's not like
Party
like
pooper.
I didn't grow up. no. Like I didn't grow up thinking about prom.
Yeah.
now
So
you
it's
should
like-
think
it's-
about
Now you
it.
should
It's
think
gonna
about
be
it.
I'm
really
thinking about it
fun.
now. Now
Wait,
I'm
but Vale,
excited.
do you have any last bits of advice you want to share?
Last thought.
Okay, my only piece of advice is like don't like hold on to something that's not yours. So let me explain. Like if an essay
Okay.
doesn't come to you, if you don't have an idea of how to write an essay, if you're just struggling too much, like you have no idea where to start, then let it go. Like
Yeah.
this is not the school for you. Like doesn't matter what you think, it's not for you, and it's for the best. Like for your benefit. Like what belongs to you is gonna come to you in time, and what's not, you should just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the healthy part.
Wow. That
Like,
was
it's
very
true.
inspirational.
Well, because sometimes people like set their minds to something, and it's like it's not what's best for you.
It's
like
not worth
you're
it.
just it's not for you. ¿Me entiendes? Like I could set my mind on NYU, but I can't draw.
Yo.
Like I.
Well, there's
I
other
can't
things
draw.
to say.
Oh yeah, but like I'm not good like with the arts. Like I'm
Yeah.
not good with film.
Yeah,
Like why would I go to NYU?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
This has been a really inspirational talk.
Yeah.
Like, I think
It's been really fun to talk with all of you guys because, yeah, whatever, we're friends, but it's just a really special, like things to discuss, not always lunchtime conversations.
Yeah.
So it's just really great to have a space to have these kind of conversations and a time to do so as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Vero,
Of
for this
course.
amazing
Guidance.
Okay. Well, that's about it for now. But before we go, I want to thank each and every single one of our senior guests on this episode. Paul Brennan.
Thank you. I would just say, like, take this advice that everything.
It's good advice, guys.
Take it now.
Paul's
Yeah.
advice.
Valentina Flores.
Bye, everyone.
And Alexandra Sosa.
Bye. Thank you so much for hearing and having
For
me.
tuning in.
Okay. For sjspr.radio and Senior Talks, this is Verónica Acosta. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.